Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi Sayyidina Muhammad. For some, paradise is filled with palaces, as far as the eye can see, grapevines and lakes of honey, but for me, paradise is the doorstep of my beloved, where I will live for all eternity. My food, a glimpse of his beauty. My song, Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi, every heavenly day, equivalent to 1,000 years, they say. My paradise is a doorstep. No castle of my own, no luxurious robes. I will be content with a simple Bedouin's tent, woven tapestry. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, it will read, and anyone who visits me will speak the language of dhikr and salawat and nabi. I will have no name in heaven. I will be a graceful peasant who roams upon God's roads, a fakhira in the akhirah as she was in the dunya, singing instead of speaking, dancing instead of walking, smiling from ear to ear, ecstatic because my beloved is near and I am present. And on special occasions, I will ask Allah to make me into a rose from the flower bed of Muhammad. Maybe he'll pick me. Inshallah he does, holds me close enough for my tears to fall into the palm of his blessed hand so he can smell the fragrance of a broken one who so loved the chosen one. Even though 1,400 years stood between them, there is enough space for everyone on the doorstep of Sayyidina Muhammad. Caravans of lovers have pitched their tents there, vagrants, vagabonds, and those who only just made it into the garden. They did not memorize all the verses. They did not stand all night in prayer. They were not perfect, but they loved him more than the very skin they stood in. Love of the beloved was in their pockets and their currency on the day of reckoning. They knew to call his name. Ya Muhammad, Ya Mustafa, Ya Rasulullah, they would say, and he appeared illuminous, his face as bright as the sun at midday, with merciful eyes. You are mine, he will say. You're mine. And we will cry oceans of praise and never stop sending salam upon his name. And when we are shown our home in the heavenly abode, we will thank Allah with words of praise that will polish his throne. But like stray dogs, we will follow Muhammad to his home and set up our camps there, because our paradise is beneath the beloved's eyes. Dar al-Muhammad, we will gather there, angels, prophets and benevolent beings, saints, sages and ordinary human beings who have no home anywhere in the 7 heavens where the beloved is not present. Every day will be a maulid on this doorstep, a sacred festival of light, praise, poetry sung in heavenly melodies, and when the angels open their mouths to make dhikr, we will all be covered in glitter, and we will twirl the way we used to on earth under summer rain. There will be tea in abundance, herbs picked from heaven's garden, and when the beloved of God makes an appearance, we will swoon for a second, drown in our love, then wake back up with his light in our eyes. Nur al-Ain, Nur Qalbi, Nur Hayati, Ya Habibi, Ya Sayyidi, Ya Nabi Muhammad, Ya Ahmed. Who would I be without your name tattooed on my heart? Who would I have become if you didn't come for me? No sweeter moment than when I woke in my bed and realized I had fallen in love with Sayyidina Muhammad, alayhi salatu wasalam.